everybody. So yeah, Street Rod 2. If you don't know what it is, look it up. I don't know, 1992 PC game, somewhere in that neighborhood. I spent hours playing, and it was somewhat of a big influence, believe it or not, on my car stuff, I guess you would say. You know, I spent hours just playing, modifying cars. Funny enough, you start with $1,000 car, and you know, here I am. I have $1,000 car I'm starting with, and just like in the game, I'll be modifying my garage. So this is pretty awesome. You know, only took 30 years or whatever, but we're here, and we're gonna do it, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So let's check it out. What is going on, everybody? I'm Andre. This is my brand new channel, and the reason I have this channel is I'm building a car, and I decided to put it out there. Couple of things. One, I think it will help me stay committed to the build and not just let things go for months or whatever. I don't want to be that guy that is building a car for 10 years and the car just keeps getting worse. So I think having to put out content and updates is gonna help me stay focused on the build. And also I think it would be fun to have a record of everything, and be able to look back and see everything, how it went and all that. So as you can tell by my first two videos, I can't edit for nothing, and filming or none of this is easy. Really, it's really hard. I just started editing on these first two videos, and it's gonna be a learning curve, so bear with me. I promise you I am going to try and get better and put out better videos as I learn, but this is nothing I've done before. I fix cars, and that's all I know, really. So this is gonna be a learning experience, as it is this car. This car is a learning experience for me too, because even though I've been working on cars a long time, I've never built a car. I've had a car that I modified before, like, you know, the usual stuff. Bolt on here, bolt on there, and you know, and get a nice little hot rod going and have a little fun, but nothing like this, you know. I mean, this car has pretty much gone to bare bones, and I'm going to wire it and plumb it and do everything on it, so it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm excited about it. You know, I've been wanting to do this my whole life, and it's finally happening, and I'm going to have a little fun. So I'm gonna show you guys around this car a little bit. I just got a cage put in, and I took some video going up to Melbourne to Axon Fabrication. Myself and Michael went up there and got the car back. It was up there for about 3 weeks, and got a bunch of stuff done. Car around for you guys, and we're going to take a look at what Axon Fabrication did for me, and let's take a look at this car. This is the car, and it's a 1999 Mustang. I bought it a couple of years ago for $1,100 bucks, and I never intended to go as far as I did, or as far as I'm going to. It was gonna be, you know, $1,000 car, put in maybe another $1,000 and have a little fun, and just take it to the track or autocross or whatever I wanted to do. I wanted to just go out and have fun and not really have a care in the world, and if it broke down, it broke down, and it didn't matter. But I went to the track. I had a lot of fun at the track, drag racing, and you know, a switch went off in my head, and I wanted to go faster, and I decided to start building a drag racing car. So really the first thing that I did to the car was the brakes. Everybody knows that the brakes on the Mustangs, they suck. So I put some Brembo brakes in the front, and they are not made for this car. They were actually pulled out of a Camaro ZL1, I think, some anniversary edition. Yeah, the pattern, the bolt pattern for the Camaro is just slightly off from the Mustangs, and there's a few videos out there on how to do this, and you can actually shave a little bit off the calipers or the spindle, one or the other, and make it work. With replace the rotors with Mustang rotors from 2011, I think it was, and they're a bit bigger, so big brakes, and they work great. So that was really the first thing I did. I actually was gonna build the car for a road course originally. That was my intent, and but I guess we're drag racing now, so things changed a little bit, and let me show you guys around. So it's a 10-point cage, Axon fabrication. They did a great job. It's all chromoly. All chromoly. TIG welded. So the original 10-point cage does not have that bar right there, but I wanted to replace it. This is the original stuff that was in there, only the steering column, and as you can see, it's a bunch of nonsense. Yeah, I didn't want that. It looks crappy, and the stuff that's there now, it's a lot stronger, so it looks cleaner. Even though it's going to be behind the dash, I don't care, it looks nice, so I'm gonna keep it that way. If I decide to ever not run a dash, it's the way to go. So Motion Raceworks steering column. I had another add-on, which was the parachute. I asked Jonah, I said, hey, can you weld me something to put a handle for the parachute up there? So we start talking, and he's talking about the mount for the parachute and this and that, and in my head I'm just thinking, well, you know, just it's a bracket, I'll buy it online and put it to the bumper. Then I started getting what he was saying to me. So there's the parachute, and instead of having a bracket to the bumper right there, what Jonah likes to do is build his own bracket that goes straight through and attaches to the cage. So that way it's perfectly square with the cage and the car. There is no chance that that bumper could be crooked and pull the car sideways or whatnot, and it's on the cage, so when he pulls, it's gonna be pulling the whole car. Really nice way to do it. I'm really happy with it. I'm glad I went this way. I've never seen this before. Again, I'm no drag racer. You know, as you guys are gonna find out, this is all new to me. I've never raced before. I've made a couple of passes before I bought this car with a Ford Focus back in 2002. It was a car that I bought, and first you know, it was 2002, so I put a hideous body kit on it, and just like 2002 deserves. And eventually I took it out and I made it nicer. I put an SVT body kit on it. But I went to the track one night, couple of testing tunes, and I think I must have had like 3 runs on the car. That was my whole experience of drag racing, and I was in my 20s then. So now it's 20 years later, and we're gonna go drag racing. My only experience is with this car, bone stock, and it ran 13.6, and I had a great time. So I want to go faster, so I'm building a car to go faster. The other addition that Jonah did is this beautiful purple window net here. Touch is right up there. Let's see if I can do this. And up there. And it looks really nice. As y'all know, the shipping for anything nowadays is ridiculous. Stroud was like, well, on the parachute there were 600 orders, back order or something like that, but they work with you, and I guess if you pay extra $50 they rush the order. So they built me a purple parachute as requested, and the window net, and the window net was built to the specs of this cage, so it fits really well. So I'm really happy, you know, the customer service from Stroud was great. Jonah from Axle Fabrication was really nice to work with. I mean, he called Stroud, he got everything coming. You know, I showed up there, and normally people bring him all this stuff. Hey, here's the parachute, put it on. And he put up with my shenanigans of hey Jonah, you know, what about this, what about that, and we got it all done in timely manner, and he made me really happy. So we got everything done. So there's the car. I'm gonna do some more updates as we go along. I gotta get the cage painted now. As you can see, I already have a little bit of surface rust, so I gotta get all that stuff down a little bit and get some paint on it, and then move on to the next step. So we got a little bit to go. The car is at home now. It's the American dream, you know, 2-car garage, have a hot rod in the garage that you're working on it. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I grew up playing street rod too, and modifying my car in the garage, and it was great. And now it's actually a reality now, and it's pretty cool. You know, I've always wanted to do this, and now I'm actually doing it, and I'm gonna get to share it with everybody, and it's pretty cool. So thank you for watching, and when I have the next update, I'll post it on. Please bear with me with the quality of the editing and the videos. It will get better as I learn this, because I know it's pretty painful. My second video that I watched was extremely shaky. I'm trying to figure some things out, how to make it better and whatnot, but just bear with me. And we're gonna have a cool build ahead of us, and I'll see you guys later.